Hello, my name is John Bannon. I'm an attorney and philosopher. In today's video, I'm going to explain how superdeterminism is supported by time discreteness. When I refer to superdeterminism, I refer to a particular version of superdeterminism proven by Swedish theoretical physicist Dr. Johan Hansen, which says that we live in a predetermined static block universe without cause and effect in physics. You can find Dr. Hansen's proof in the peer-reviewed physics journal, Physics Essays, Volume 33, Number 2, June of 2020. Time discreteness says that time does not flow continuously, but rather advances in discrete, indivisible units or steps. So if you take an expanse of time, a duration of time, and you divide it into shorter and shorter intervals of time, time discreteness says you will eventually reach a shortest interval of time that cannot be further divided. Now, the establishment of causal relationships in physics inherently involves a temporal duration of the influence of the cause to manifest as an effect. However, a discrete unit of time would lack any internal duration to allow the influence of a cause to manifest as an effect. So there is no time within the discrete time to give a cause the necessary time to manifest as an effect. So cause and effect could not be real in a discrete unit of time for the lack of any internal time within that discrete unit, which is necessary for causal relationships. If you instead argued that, well, you could have the cause in one discrete unit of time and the effect in the next discrete unit of time, that also has a major problem. And that is that um, if one discrete unit were the cause and the next discrete unit was the effect, then there is no intervening duration of time for the causation to physically occur. So, in other words, if you have one unit of discrete time as the cause and another unit is a discrete unit containing the effect, there is no time in between those discrete units such that you could have the cause turn into or influence or manifest the effect. So the steps, the steps of the causal process wouldn't exist anywhere because there's no time between these discrete units of time. So that idea doesn't work either. So if time does come in discrete units, then cause and effect is impossible. Now, the question is, does time come in discrete units? And the answer is, well, physics tells us that it does. In physics, there's something known as Planck time, which is 5.39 times 10 to the power of a negative 44 seconds, which is the smallest interval of time that can have physical significance. Now, Planck time is the time it would take for light to travel a distance equal to one Planck length in a vacuum. The inability to measure anything shorter than the Planck time arises from the interplay between quantum mechanics and general relativity at extremely high energies and small scales. It would be like trying to measure a time interval um, shorter than Planck time that would require so much energy concentrated in such a small space that you would fundamentally alter the fabric of space time, like creating a black hole. It's like trying to measure something that with a tool that is so powerful that it destroys the very thing you are trying to measure. So, based on quantum mechanics and general relativity, there is a limit to how small things can be measured in terms of time. And that's the Planck time. So, consequently, because our laws of physics does say that there is a Planck time, that means our laws of physics does support the idea that time comes in indivisible, discrete units. And because of that, cause and effect in physics cannot be real. And if cause and effect in physics are not real, then we must live in a superdeterministic universe, just like Dr. Hansen proved. That is, we must live in a predetermined static block universe without cause and effect in physics. So I hope you learn something and you realize that there is very strong physics support for Dr. Hansen's version of superdeterminism, and that we do indeed live in a predetermined static block universe without cause and effect in physics. Take care. Oh, I'm going to let you, I'll give you a second to read the board.